Hello everyone, thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch my video. I'm Codfishing 180 and today I'm going to show you how to make a spinner. Just an ordinary spinner can catch trout, perch, yellow belly here, or we call them golden perch, but it's not the sort of golden perch you guys get in the States. Like I said, it catches trout, redfin, everything, all the sort of medium size. You can catch cod on these too, so don't underestimate these. First thing you need, a bit of wire. You can get this at a jewelry shop wire. You don't need anything special, it's just thin wire. If you need to make a spinner bait or a buzz bait or jerk bait or anything like that, you obviously need proper wire, but this stuff is all you need to make a spinner. And then you can get all this stuff on eBay, really cheap. You can get like a pack of these for $20 odd. This is like 7 gram little bullet weight. It's got ribs on it, so you know, a bit of resistance floating down. Buy a pack of 100 blades for like $20 sent to your door. And probably the most bit everyone really forgets about, which is the main important thing, is a saddle, which makes the spinner sit on the shaft and spin around. A couple little silver balls just for spacers, and the treble hook with a split ring on it. And you need a pair of wire cutters, split ring pliers, and your needle nose pliers to do your bends. Now, everyone that makes lures should know how to do the O-shaped bend with the double twist around the shaft to make the connections for your line tie and where to put your hook. It's up to you. Look it up on YouTube, or if you watch me very carefully, because I'll switch over to chest cam when I'm making the lure, if it makes it easier for you. But there is a lot of good videos showing you how to do it properly and all that sort of thing. So furthermore, let's get stuck into making a homemade spinnerbait, which costs no more than probably $1. I mean, you can also use little barrel lead sinkers, which you can paint any colour you want. I like painting them white with black dots or chartreuse and green. It's up to you, your preference, whatever you're comfortable on cotton sports, whatever confident colour you're in, you like, you can make. So like I said, you've got your wire. All you do first, you just give yourself plenty of room to work with, and this is plenty of room for the size of the spinner I'm going to make. You get your pliers. There's a split ring, I'm just using these because I haven't got any big pliers at the moment. I need to get new ones found out. So just excuse the noise, I've got a cat running around here, somehow it got back in. But clench it in. Give yourself a nice 40 to 35 degree bend, like so. So you basically bend it over in half, that's all you do, alright? So now I'm going to switch to the chest cam to make it a little bit easier for you, so you can see what I'm actually doing. Alright, so I have both cameras running to give you better angles and better stuff, and show the way this is how I make them anyway. There's other ways, but I've made them and caught them, and if you lose one, it's no big deal. It's not $10 down the drain. So if you ask me, for a budget fisherman like me, this is the only way to make spinners. Alright guys, like I said, just do just basically like an L shape, upside down L shape, roughly. That's all you need to do. Then grab your needle nose pliers, right, and you come underneath your wire like so, and bend it around, moving your pliers as you go. Basically you're left with a perfect little circle shape like so. Easy enough so far, follow me? Then grab your pliers,
make sure you got a firm grip on it. You want to wrap it back around. Your shaft. You want to do it 2 times. Get it tight, as neat as you can do it, guys. It's 1 loop. Coming around for the second now. I'm just making sure the twist is nice and close and done, like so. Voila. Then grab your wire cutters and snip it as close as you can to where you've done your twist on your wires, as close as you can. A little bit closer than that. Make sure you close your eyes every time, because you know you don't want a bit of wire flicking up and smacking in the face. Nothing worse than that. Sometimes you might have to grab your circle and bend it like so. But there is the round. That's where the treble hook's going to go. Alright guys, then you grab your pliers again and flatten down the cut you just made with your pliers. Can be a little bit tricky. There we go. Easy done. And what I like to do, just for a bit of flash, I like to put a green little bead on, just to get their attention a little bit more. Put it on, get your bullet weight on, make sure it's got like a roundish bottom at the bottom there. That goes on, like so. You follow me so far, guys? It's pretty straightforward. It's great for kids on holidays to make yourself up a handful of spinners. Like I said, you can buy the lead. They're like round, hollow, about so long, and they're round, sort of taper off at each end. Or if you can get the barrel swivels or the one size, even better. And like I said, paint it any colour, or the colour you're confident in anyway. And get yourself a little spacer, a little bead. I can't find the hole. Here it is. Alright. Now here comes the most important bit, if you ask me, guys. Because if you put the blade around the wrong way, it won't spin. And all this work you've done so far, it's not going to work. Alright? Alright, so what we've done, we've made our perfect circle for the hook and the split ring. We've got a green little ball on, we've got our bullet weight on, and a little bead, chrome little bead there, silver, what do you want to call it. Here's the most important bit, guys. This is what I think is the most important bit. When you put your saddle through your blade, you make sure you got it up the right way, alright? And you want your blade to dip to face towards you, so when it's on the spinner, you want the blade like that, okay? You want it sitting on like so. You don't want the blade sitting around this way. You don't want that. Big no-nos, you do not want that. So what you want to do is make sure it's going to go on that way. See how it's sitting, the blade. It looks the opposite way around, but trust me guys, that's the way to go. And get yourself another little silver bead ball, just so it stops bashing up against where you've bent the wire and where the when you're doing your next bend. Alright, so what we're up to, alright, we've got the circle bend, we've got a green little bead, we've got the bullet weight, we've got the spinner blade on, facing this direction, a little spacer or beaded ball. Bigger ones would be ideal, be a little bit better. Now, here comes a little bit tricky part, but not as tricky as what you think. You grab your pliers again, and you want to get low as possible to the bead, but not too low where there could be no space for the wraparound. You want a bit of room to play with, guys, so I'll usually come above about 1/4 of an inch above that, and make sure you bend your wire. That's why I like using this wire too, guys, the jewelry wire. It's really easy to work with compared to other stuff. Grab your needle and those pliers. Make sure you got yourself a good set, because the cheap ones will shift and budge and bugger up your circle. But I like to have a bit larger line tie circle than the bottom one. Come back around. Stay as tight as you can. To like so. I know it looks a bit long, but better you get out. I'm just showing you this. You want more room than less room, if that makes sense. You can always cut off, not add more wire on, as they say. As simple as grabbing your pliers again. And when you're wrapping it too, guys, just here, make sure you wrap it where the bend is. You want to wrap the circles around that, in other words the circle won't come out perfectly round. Bring it up, around. That's why I like giving myself plenty of room with the wire. One wrap, coming around for the second now. You want to stay nice and tight against your thread, like so. And because it's such a good wire to work with, you do your tweaks and all that. You got to cut your wire off. We'll fix that. I'll show you how it's all done in a second. This is a great way to save money too, guys, and you can make any design you want, paint it any colour you want. I just like gold because I find it works better in clear water and dirty water. Now this, where you clipped it off, you want to make sure this bit of wire is definitely cut. I left that too long, so you want to cut more off that. Always close your eyes to cover your eyes too, guys, because trust me, if that wax in the eyeball, it'll wreck your night. And there you go, guys, that's your homemade spinner. Perch, love it. Golden perch, love it. Silver perch, love it. And the occasional Murray cod might go snap. So you never know, always be ready. Skirts, add it to the end of your spinner bag just to give it that bit more flash. You know, you want the fish to come through and go, ooh, what's that? But all you do is find the middle of your skirt. Just find the middle of it somewhere. Pop straight out of the lock band. So you want to make sure it's on properly, nice and all secure. Grab your scissors. I just noticed a lot of young blokes down at the Pondelers and all their spinners, so I figured this would be a good way to show you guys how to make your own spinners, if not better quality what you buy at the tackle shop and the top brands. Nice and even then.
make sure that you circle completely there so you get your split ring on with your hook. That's all. Let it dangle, chop up a bit more. Just like that. Now here comes the part where it can get a bit tricky. You might have to get your parents or whatever, or someone who knows what they're doing. Split ring pliers, which every fisherman should have. Grab yourself a pair of pliers. There, you're on. And that is a homemade spinnerbait, just as good as what you buy at a fishing shop. Whatever you can think of, you can make. Now tell me that's not appealing for a trout or any sort of small native fish we have here in Australia, or crappie. How do you pronounce that, guys, in the States? Leave a comment down below. But that's it, guys. Not much of a little video, but I thought it'd be something different than than going out fishing at the pond all the time. Show how I make my own spinnerbaits practically for nothing, and if you lose it, it's no big deal. Okay, it cost me all up. This maybe cost me with the skirt, the box I buy in bulk, probably $2. Maybe $1.50, guys, with all the material, and I already had most of the stuff. Just make sure when you are buying stuff for spinnerbaits to get your saddles and they're a bit hard to sort of. So this is Codfisher 180. I hope you enjoy this little intro to how I make my spinners. Remember to keep fishing fun, guys. Always keep it fun. Tight lines until next time. I'll see you on the water. Hopefully with this little spinner catching a fish for you to show you how good they work. Until then, tight lines, like I said, keep fishing fun. Bam!